Hello my queen bees, it's your girl Amanda the Buzzed Artist. Welcome to my channel, where you can let loose and just have fun with your acrylic paint. So Father's Day approaches, and you're trying to figure out what gift you can get for dad. Well, why not make him something? Today I'm going to show you how to make this really cool Father's Day golf themed card using acrylics and a touch of rubbing alcohol. So get ready to tee up and start painting. Okay, so first I'm going to take some of the alcohol. I'm going to place it in a separate container so we can use it. It's just like a little bit of alcohol. We don't need too much for this. We're going to start with the sky portion of our card. I'm just going to make a wash. Now, when you're making a wash, it's just a lot of water with some blue, and we're going to be working a little quickly. So I'm going to take some of my water, and I'm going to dip it in my blue. And I'm going to dip it in my blue just like so, and just get the color nicely spread out on both the sides of my brush. And I want to make sure that this has plenty of water to it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work the brush side by side, and I'm making sure to dip my brush back into the water so that it's nice and watery and ready to go, because I don't want this to dry right away. Now I'm going to go into with my alcohol, dip my brush in it, and now we're just going to spread the alcohol on top. Whoa, if you guys can see this is looking really cool, so I'm just going to go back in with some more alcohol. And I'm just literally taking my brush and flicking it, getting all the alcohol out. Now this is really neat actually. So it's creating those alcohol bubbles. Now I'm going to wait for this part to dry, and I think I'm going to go in with a second layer and then do the same thing again. And instead of going back in with just blue, I'm going to take a little bit of white and make a light blue. And this is just going to cause like more of a color variation that I'm looking for. And you know what, maybe just a spot of yellow. Just a spot of yellow so we can get that nice kind of like teal look to it. And I'm just going to go back in with some blue, just keep on adding until I'm kind of happy with that color. That's really pretty. Then I'm just going to go in with some water, and we're going to repeat the same step like we did before. Going in, applying it on top, making sure it's a nice wash, so I'm adding more water. I'm going to take my alcohol, just like so, and then just going to flick. Oh my god, this is so cool! Ah, this is amazing! We're starting to see a lot of little tiny cells forming on top of all this. Oh my god, that is gorgeous! I want to kind of try just doing like white specks on this. I think the way I want to do it is I actually want to combine alcohol with white and then just flick it on my brush onto the canvas here. That's the whole thing about painting. It's all experiments. So I'm just going to take some of my white. I'm just going to put it into another little cubby hole right here. And I'm just going to now take my alcohol and pour it into the white, just like so. So I wanted to get it like really watery. Okay, here we go. And then once I got that, I'm just going to flick. And you can even like just flick your brush like this if you don't want to do like that other technique. What if I do like a light blue this time? So I'm going to take that blue, go back in with the white where I had the alcohol. I'm just going to add a little bit more alcohol to this. Y'all, I'm experimenting right now. This is the whole thing about experimenting, right? You just play. All right, flick. Oh my god. Oh my god, people. Oh my god, I'm obsessed! This is so pretty! Why haven't I done this sooner? You know what? I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow. Because, why not? And hopefully that'll spread. I was a little ambitious with the yellow, but you know what? I'm in the mood for a little bit more white. How about that? So I'm just gonna take some white, a little alcohol, and then swish and flick. Oh. Take some white paint, add a little bit of alcohol to it. I'm just gonna spread out the color just like this. And then I'm just gonna go in with the alcohol. And I'm gonna flick. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. This is just a good way to have fun and experiment a little bit here. And now, if I go in with blue again, that's really cool. What if I do like a dark blue? That's really neat. I'm just taking that blue again, and I'm going at the bottom here, spreading it out. Now I'll go back in. So I'm gonna go back in with some white now, with alcohol in it, and just add it on top. This could use a little alcohol, I think. With the white, I kind of want to do more of a cloud look, so I'm trying to clump them in one specific area, more or less. So I'm just kind of concentrating it like right around here. I'm gonna go back in with some blue. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do our grass. And same like we did before, I'm just gonna take my brush, get it nice and wet, dip it in my yellow. And I wanna dip it in some blue this time because we wanna make green. So just got a nice like deep green right here. And we're gonna add a touch of white just to lighten that up a little bit. Okay, and I wanna make sure it's watered down for our wash. And I'm just going to make some horizontal moves just like so, keeping my brush nice and wet as I'm doing this. I'm going to take my alcohol, dip it in my brush, and then we're going to flick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so cool. I did not expect this to come out this good. Like, I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn here, but toot. Now I'm gonna go in and play again. So I'm gonna take some more yellow. I almost called it white. And I'm just gonna put another little trough, and then I'm just gonna pour a little bit of alcohol in it. And we're gonna mix. And then we're gonna do a little flick action. This is so much fun. And it looks like it's fairly easy to do. You only need like one brush, a couple set of paint, and just, you know, some rubbing alcohol you have lying around the house. Let's do that green again, but this time, let's see, let's put you in the white. I do want to whitewash you a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna just take a little bit of that alcohol once again. Just gonna pour it in. I'm gonna pour it in here too. Why not? And you can already see it's like separating in the palette itself, which is pretty neat. Alright, and then we're just going to do a flick. So I'm just trying to like work it on top of the the white gaps that formed from the initial alcohol pass. But people, when I lay down every new layer, it also has its own like special dry technique, which just gives this rambunctious like cacophony of color. Now I'm gonna go back in, and this is the previous alcohol blue that we mixed before, and I just want to use that. I really want to experiment with different colors here. I just want to play a little bit more with it now. Oh, and you can really just take any colors you want at this point and just start playing, because I'm going back in with like my green color and then flicking it every time, you guys. Every time it like blows me away how cool this is. I'm just gonna add a little bit more alcohol to this. You really don't need that much. You only just need like a little bit just to kind of get you just to kind of get you going. Happy mistakes, happy accidents, right? This is gonna dry so well. I think I'm pretty happy with the grass portion of this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for both of these to dry up, and I'm gonna wait for the buckling to stop. Once that's done, we're gonna start cutting out and arranging our card. I hope you guys enjoyed making this card with me. I know my dad is definitely going to love this. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and to subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, you know what to do, so that you can see more fun art tutorials, art challenges, upcycled art projects, and many more art things. How many times can I say the word art? Art, art, art. Art. Okay, everybody, I hope you all have a wonderful Father's Day, and for those dads out there, a happy Father's Day to you. See you all next week. Bye.